Hey, this is Kurt the Boat Doctor. I'm going to try this again. Just 2 batteries that I had dead. I have 4, thank goodness. But anyway, I'll give you the weather report. A little chilly. I don't know what it is, but 50-something degrees. Got a north wind again, and then boy, she was a rough one out on the west side over there. East side wasn't too bad, but boy, that side was rougher than a corn cob. I was out in that black Stavy, that 250 loaded to the hilt. That sucker had some good electronics. But anyway, I was in a safe boat. This is a great boat too. The reason I got this boat out is he had like a fuel issue with the injectors, I believe. It seems like this boat's been sitting a while. I've seen the cobwebs, I'll show you. So my job is just to check these boats, run them out. I write a list what I think's wrong and maybe solution to fix it. Then it goes back to the shop. There's a big list. You know, if there is, that's their job, is to fix it, make sure it's done, the things that I wrote down. So that's all I can do. I don't know how they wired stuff, but typically if it ain't wired right, it's not going to work. So anyway, I did check the brake. The brake fluid was completely empty, so it was dry as a bone. So this has to be pulled all the way out. When you pull ahead, this cap comes off. You pull this off, and that's how you add brake fluid. So when I get back, I'm going to check that. If there's something missing, that means you either got air in them brake lines or there's a leak. So right now, I did check the tongue jack. Swing tongue's fine. I didn't check this yet. I didn't plug it in, and I probably should, just to make sure it works. There's the plug right over there. See right here. For that, I'm gonna just plug that in real quick, if I can see it. Oh, that's for the bow mount. It just goes over there. So when I get over there, I'll hook it up. Gas vent gas, he had 3/4 of a tank. Got some little scratches, a little zing right there, some zings there. And I just do this to make sure, you know, when I get done, there's no added zings. Gear bath oil hubs look good, 9.9 high thrust. Got a little chip off the prop, it looks like. I seen, yeah, right here. It doesn't really hurt it. So I'll run this one out too. I used his drain plug. I tightened it up. It was kind of frozen, so I took my wrench on that back washer, loosened it, so now you can screw it in good. Paint's off the prop, not a big deal. 17 pitch right hand rotation. Got a little sand burn on his lower unit, chips. So I point that just to make sure in my mind, I didn't do it. You got trim. Okay. Always make sure there's a wedge on here. There's this little zert right here with this ground wire. You always want to put that wedge on this one, not this one, because that thing can break that zert, okay? And he did have a splash guard. That's good to keep that water from spraying up. So anytime you get a big transducer, you almost have to have one, or you're going to get spray shooting in. Ladder's bent just a little bit right here. This pin here, this goes right into here. I checked everything in there as far as the wash down pumps, the lights, the wipers, and all that seemed to work. Gear bath oil hubs here look good. He's got his puck up there, no side curtains. What I did do though, see, there's that wedge I was talking about. And then I hooked up the line because I want to check this for water leaks. The pump seems to be working. There's his line. Okay, I'm gonna just pump the primer valve. That was a little soft, but not bad. Batteries are right there, they look good. This is your live well. That's working. That's working. Crab dappet wasn't in here. There's his bow mount batteries. Okay. So there is no bow mount to check. It's got a Lowrance. Now it said something about recalibrate it. You don't, well, really calibrate them. I guess I could calibrate the compass, but I'll go through the settings and reset it. Got about a half tank. Port wiper works, starboard wiper works, horn works. Accessory 1 is these lights. Accessory 2, I think, is those lights right there. Bilge runs. Nav light works. Turn tabs work. It's got 66 hours, so that has like zilch. Trim works. Trim works. And then turn tabs are going to go on when you turn the key. You're going to go all the way up. When you turn the key on, when you turn them off, it's going to go up again and stop. So you're going to hear that. Okay. All right. So I'm going to set this up, run these motors out real hard, just to make sure they're running properly. And then from there, you know, I don't know, anything can happen. Yeah, I've done, you know, like 24,000 boats. So sometimes when people call, I have to think a while which one it is and what the issue was at the time. So anyway, maybe the sun will come out next week, you think? It's almost August, for Pete's sakes. All right, this is Boat Doctor out.